This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rerir and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rerir has never displayed any ability to Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, turns out we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnate...
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt.
Understood. Then I...
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved. Okay! Any firepower you...
The Frost Moon Scions are...
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's settled.
Wait! We can still...
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because they're...
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common...
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be...
This plan can only work if everyone does their part.
We shall indeed. Also, you are the last person I expected.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peer. So, the longer your name... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only here as a favor. Oh, does this mean someone out there? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing... Said Mom supplied me with a...
Okay. So what...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she would... I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki.
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will?
I knew you'd say that.
You're putting me in a difficult position.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feel.
Looks like bankruptcy.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you...
How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? No, I have a supplier. We go with... Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. That's not the full story. It actually started... Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who took him long enough. Marak delivered it to me a couple... So, no...
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project.
Could be.
Fair enough.
Or, either way, all's... Huh? What?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. There are always gonna be times in life. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Oh, that? I was just... Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience...
All right.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could...
Traveler, Paimon.
Everything going smooth?
Sort of. As you're per the plan, we dissected an animal.
What? You can actually—
That depends on your definition of wild hunt and dissect.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, Master griped a lot about the wise Heroptity. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation— Oh, sorry. Once I get back to our research findings. Essentially, you could think of this as Rerir and me. Unfortunately, at present—
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's—
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted.
given the circumstance. Time to kick off.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked—
Ah, how wonderful. Well,
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
all right then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. My lady. Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to— For me, this gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right. Names are—
Yes. I take it you—
I have a different relationship with names than other people. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure— Do you ever find yourself missing kaenri'ah?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudge. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your—
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was
Okay. So, do you— You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through something similar myself.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers— And even now,
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we?
Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a...
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting.
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some...
Are you nervous about the bat?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing... When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. But, please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a... Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chest set's looking...
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe...
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
No more lies.
Leave this place.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
Hunt him down!
You poor lost lamb. By the frost moon of old.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Moonlight! Hunt him down!
The mystery unravels.
Pathetic!
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. It all
Moonlight
adds up.
betrays you.
Water jet!
Branch into song.
Futile!
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you. Forest, protect us. Stay your hand.
Do you see?
It all adds up.
From here, when will it be as you foretold?
Can't hide the truth.
Welcome here. The night cometh.
With one heart, we pray. It all adds up. It all falls into place. No more lies.
Moonlight, move. Moonlight,
this point.
move. Night falls.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. The deception. For the everlasting forest, lush as the moonlight.
To dust. Water jet!
No more lies.
The moonlight. Great new game of heroics is over. Move. Who wants to go first? Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Destroyed. Reborn. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lama! Can you hear me?
Silence.
The voices are coming. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies. The mystery unravels. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Go! Yeah!
It all adds up. Time to come clean. Seek within.
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck. Can't hide the truth.
Water!
No more lies. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Wipe out!
How much power will it take?
It all adds up. Time to come clean. Seek within. No more lies. It all falls into place.
It all adds up.
Go! Yeah!
It all falls into place.
The only way to defeat Rerir is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on...
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will... And then, I will
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? As entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clearest. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win the fight against...
Well, now it's your turn to...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power... I've seen it before!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst!
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
How are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most...
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the in business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue.
Still, I don't like this outcome. And I don't want you to lose your sight for... People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. I had hoped you could win without...
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself... My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a
The moon will remember this day. Thank you. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also... And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eye...
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage.
You're right. There's no damage. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuta...
Things are a little... different now from...
Friends.
Yay! You're awake! How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge.
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to shit. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to...
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off some medical supplies. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over and... We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying...
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me...
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
recovered. Come on, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna ask. I care about my friend's well-being. Get yourself a drink. You've more than earned it. In fact, today, your drinks are on me. Lord Song.
Wow, really? What?
Well, you haven't been through quite as much as.
Yay!
Hey, keep your voice down, or everyone else is gonna. You. Have you heard anything I've been saying recently? Doing business in Nodcry has been an absolute nightmare.
Okay.
That's more like it. Don't you forget, Lord Sangama Bay doesn't just go around but.
I thought of 1,000 ways to congratulate.
Yanari.
Well said. The other knights tell me that I'd like to thank you for supporting the Knights of Favonia. Nonsense. Of course.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days' rest.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma said.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go help. You bet. Sure thing.
The Rerir of Solnari. Kind of a... No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something... Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very... What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's got... If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a... Oh, father. How much better... Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? While at the same... Well, King Deshret banished him to... His response was to... Did he really think I'd fall for that? So that's enough for you. He's a prisoner, and he lives in fear because he's a deceiver. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't... They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Good. If you understand that, if you ask me, for example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Wow, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest place, if you understand what's at stake. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Boss. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But he won't lie low forever.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. I must thank you for the device you provided.
Why come and ask me when you could?
I mostly came...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your card.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable...
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcr...
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent...
How
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deed, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps... You did it for Sume.
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. Disasters are capricious things. They strike with... My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked in. The tech people handled the tech.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you.
So? What?
But surely you have dreamed...
You don't get it. Just thinking about...
Thank you.
For the...
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both...
Yeah. So long...
That would be your...
Yeah. Though, it's not like my sister can't help me now.
Not everything.
Yeah, that's...
Well, that... plus...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you.
I appreciate...
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm...
What?
You played an indispensable role in the... Sometimes.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you...
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical...
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need...
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order it at...
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple.
Paimon believes it! To be totally honest...
Don't worry, that's complete.
To put it in this... When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location, the alchemical array. That power...
What surprised me, given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
It must have been a painful choice to make.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made it. Anyway, however you...
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. I think this is very important.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word,
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word...
Polonia, please see Lady
Will you still invite me to your next tea?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself?
We just wanted to, you know...
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't...
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. My coasters are still missing in action, though.
Whoa! Pretty hefty, nope.
You can ignore those. They're just... I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, and other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Trying to predict the future is like, huh. Although, having said that, the only... Who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine...
Wait, are you saying you know him?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only... We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed, I honored his request. But I did read through everything first before destroying... I mean, I could...
So...
I just told you. Alain's work. Not that there's anything... Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what... Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry, unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy, a mad dream, that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would... But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the first of them to fall under its spell. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his delusion. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more I don't like fanatics who give up their whole life. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just... Anyway, that's enough about... He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of... After that, the only thing supporting his work was... But although the desire to... I think that formulas and machines derived solely from... Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. Once he realized that he quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the... He told me that the director of the Narzissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by... At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Narzissenkreuz. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again... And that is the story of two people from the Narzissenkreuz. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life. I do sometimes wonder. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So they were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Desires, or maybe they just wanted to find some... But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky... Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. He gave the no elaboration. Just... All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack... I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't... Polonia, exit hibernation mode.